Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in Gelderland. This is one that we've got. I need to select the colour and... Actually, wait a minute, let's go in here first. So I've got that one and I need to... Wait, why is it saying that? Oh, because that's a complete outfit. Wait, what? Why have I got that? Huh. So, well, that's select, but I've got that one on at the moment. A single piece suit is equipped. Right, well that's fine, but I don't want to change the other bits. I just want to change the colour of this one. I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna have to do that. And wait, if I go select colour, that's what I did, and then I had to change the boots afterwards. Right, okay. So do I go for a black helmet with a yellow suit, or do we go for a black? Ooh. I'm going to go for a yellow suit. And then we're going to have to... Because I've done that. Right, yep, okay. That's that. Yep, alright. Yeah, I know. I know. How tired and tedious. So now we've got to go here. And we can't really select much colour on here. I'm going to go with the bright... I would like more colour options on my wellies. I don't feel that I am being unreasonable in wanting... See, I've only got browns on those. I want wellies. What can we do with it? Maybe we go with sneakers. Trainers in this country. Sneakers if you're in the US. I don't sneak. You stomp around with purpose. Right, none of these have got colour options. Look, see, there's no colour options coming up. Oh, I see. You got the colour options on there. Have we really hardly got... Is it like... No... Oh, these got colour options. Alright, let's do these. See, wellies. I mean, these here. That's a dark brown. That kind of looks... Alright, let's go with those. Let's go with those. And then marigolds. Select colour. I can go with any colour I like. So black marigolds right there. I've been doing yellow marigolds, but I kind of want to do something a bit different now. We've got... We can go with the pink shades, purples. Let's go with the black. We'll go with the black marigold. So I've got the yellow outfit, and then we'll go with that. And then I want it. I need this helmet. This is the helmet that we want. And it's on black already, so that's fine. All right, back and confirm. Right, that's looking a lot better. That's what I wanted for this particular trip. We'll change. That is something I'm going to be changing over on a fairly regular basis. That's not just going to be a one-off. We do need to change that every now and then. And now we can go whizzing back over this way again. And, alright, I've done that a few times. We've done the escalator ride. I won't do it again, because I know there's going to be one or two of you in there that don't actually go back on the escalator for the second or third or fourth time. I don't know why. I really can't fathom why you wouldn't want to do that. But, you know, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to doing what you want to do. It's not my fault that your opinion and your choice of, you know, lifestyle is wrong. It's just... It's how you want to live. Alright? It's how you want to live. If you want to live like that, if you want to live in a world devoid of fun, that is entirely up to you. Now then. Now that I've offended about half the people watching, give it a little bit more time and I'll offend the rest of you. Just take a ticket and get in line. Now then. I want to go... Start this up. Is this going to work? I haven't actually tested it yet. It does work. It's okay, except that it doesn't really work, does it? Look at that. It's after all that, it dips it down too far onto the ground. That is a real that's heartbreaking. I want to have... I really like this combine, though. I mean, yeah, the whole pink thing. I can overlook that bit. If we had to have something different, I can overlook that. I should have. I probably should have thought to test it by dropping it down to the ground first. I know. It's my fault. My fault. All right. I get the message. Frith messed up again. So if we got, what color options have we got in here? So that's 10. I want this 18-meter bad boy. I mean, I like this 8. There's an 18-meter bad boy. We go with that one. Maybe this one will fit. Maybe. I mean, we don't have any metallics on this, but I mean, that does actually look pretty cool right in there. It doesn't have the unfold animation like the other one does, but I think this will still do 20k on here. Yes, it does. Right, so we can have that one by 188,000. Cheap at half the price. So I'm just going to dump that one off there a second, and I'm going to reverse you back over there. And I am going to go into here. So first up, we've got corn headers. We've got that one there. We can sell for 127,000. Sell. Yes. Okay. And I'm going to go to the header trailer. I'm going to sell that one as well for 20,000. And then I'm going to go into here like this. And I'm going to move over. And I'm going to get that one. And I'm going to reset that one. Yes. And that has now been reset to the shop. So then I can go to this one. And I'm hoping that this one will actually fit and will do everything that we need to do. So we have to... Oh, I know, I don't want to start it up. I want to unfold it. That's what I want to do. Right, let me put you on here, like this. So that does that. Lower it down. Is that doing the same? Oh, it is. I'm not going to be able to push that around. I'm going to have. That's literally just pushing. I'm going to lose my class dominator. Oh, I don't want to. That's not fair. All right, fine. Just. It's gone. There. Gone. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that at all. Harvesters. Alright, well, I had the class dominator, so clearly that one didn't work. I was kind of liking the idea of having a really old combine with a brand new, huge cryptic header on it. That didn't go quite to plan. So there's the dominator that was edited by Stevie. So let's go with the class Lexion. There is, of course, this class Lexion. We go the other end of the scale, and we go for the really huge thing. But I actually kind of like that one. What's the difference between these? This one here, 780 horsepower. We have the standard capacity. We have the extension, which gives us 60,000 litres. We have extension 2, it's 120,000 litres. Extension 3 is 240,000 litres. I mean, that's better than the 60k that we would have had on the other one. So, I mean, there is that. And also, main colours. We can still do this. What did I go with on the wheels? Do you remember? Did I leave those red? I did, didn't I? I left those red. Alright, we will go with this sleek black beauty monster right here. I don't think that we need to do anything else. We got design... It's the wheels there. That's the broad wheels on there. Okay, so it's just going for big wheels. So we got monster wheels on this thing no matter what we do. Class 2, Class 1. All right, yep, okay, we'll leave that. And there. Buy 517,000 euros. And that means I can also go and buy... Well, I've got this header here that I had. Yeah, I got that header right there. Yeah, all right, let's jump into here. I could go and get that class header again, but that one is on a header trailer, and it's just going to be a little bit of a jolly nuisance to lug it around and so on, so we'll stick with this one. This one does have a 20k cutting speed on it. Which ain't too bad. I guess I could just take a quick look and see about the Stevie edited ones on here. So you got like the Capello there. That one's a 9. That one's also a 9. That one's a 12 meter. What's he? He's done both of these. 20. Oh, he's a 20k. So I could have one of those, and then I can increase it beyond that again if I want to. So it's a 9 meter. They're both 9 meters. I don't think there's anything else we've got here that's edited by Stevie. Not anything that's bigger than 9. Yeah, that's 9 meters again. 10 meter one there. Nope, we'll stick with this. We'll go with this one. We've got this beastie right here, and I've got this combine. It does a nice little turn of speed, and then it will do 20k harvesting in the field, which is probably going to be just fine. I'm going to have to drive up the field rather than go along the road, because this thing is way too big to go anywhere else, and that possibly is where we might end up missing that header that we had. Because here, I've got to go bouncing through the... I've got to go bouncing through the ditches here somehow. That's the only way I'm going to get through here. Oh, no, we can do it like that. There we go. Right, we have just managed to wiggle through. I have beacons on, people. That means you have to get out of my way. I'm the most important person on the road. I have the flashy things. If you have the flashy things, you have priority. Is that one... Oh, that one is a demolishable sign. You know what? I'm just going to unfold. I'm going to do this field right here, because it's a little tiny field. I can do this one quickly. And that field goes way too far. That drops right into the ditch in there. Here we go. Now I want to select combine itself and unfold it. Go back to the header, and then I can travel across here. So I'm going to need to do a little bit of work on this at some point, just to like straighten out when I go and buy the rest of this, but I'm not going to do it yet. So start that one up. Try and get out of the ditch if I can. Apparently this is not an easy task. Right, now what's going on? Is that down too low on the ground, or is that just because of the angle of the ground? I think actually possibly a little bit too... I don't think it's too low to the ground. I'm genuinely confused at the moment. Like, this header might not actually be the one that we want for this. I may have to go and get another one still, because this seems like it's a little bit too tight to the ground. It's going at the moment. That's the important thing. It is actually working right now. I'm really close to that fence all the way down. That's going to cause us a problem if I'm not careful. I can be careful. I can do this right. All the way up through there. And there's the entrance into the field there, see? Probably not going to fit into this field through there. This field is also one of those fields that we're just not going to be able to make any bigger than it already is. That's just not going to happen. Not unless I, like, edit the map really heavily and delete all the houses. And that's not something I'm going to do. I'm not going to do that. I might end up joining it with this field right here in front of us. It's got all these trees in the way. If we were to get rid of some of that, it would certainly make our lives a little bit easier. I've been all this way around the field so far, and I've only got 8,500 litres of grain. I don't think this was properly fertilised. Those trees down there are really tight to the edge of the field. It's not going to make our lives any easier. Those trees have got to go. I have decided. Those trees are going to have to go. Let's bring you round, and I'll take off this end. Look at this. This field is almost done. I've hardly got anything left now. Swing you on up here. Look at this. I've got, like, I'm not going to bother with the hired help on this. I'm just going to do this manually. I'm going to do this all myself. For once, I'm actually going to do the work myself. Let's bring you on round there. And then on round again. At least it's going reasonably quick. I mean, I would prefer it if we could go faster than this. But, well, I suppose actually if I edit the mod so that it goes to like 20 and then I can use the work speed thing, we can get it going at like 30. But the main problem we've got with this is the header, whilst the header is absolutely fantastic and everything, it's slightly tight to the ground. I don't know if there is any headers that are going to allow us to do this a little bit better. I mean, 20k feels slow because we're used to going at ludicrous speed. Ludicrous speed is you know, a very important thing. So let's bring you up like that and fold you. And then get through here as quickly as we can. There we go. I might just add a little bit of something in there just to make that a bit easier. This one here, I can now bring this one out. That is a really long spout right there. But it does work, so we can bring that one in. And then if I go in here, I can have a look in here and there. So we have got corn in here. We've got 19,917 litres. So if I go to cracked corn in here now, I can activate that bad boy. 1,200 cycles per month, 20 into 25, which means that we now get a bit of cracked corn, which we're going to want to feed our chickens. And then we're going to need to go and get them some sunflowers. Deal with sunflowers in a bit. Right, I want to harvest this field next. I'm going to go and get rid of that tree a minute first. Let's just shut you off. And I'm also going to... Well, I'll cut this tree down, but then I'm going to take a little short break from recording. So, I may have done something different with the corn header by the time I come back. I don't know yet. I'm going to see if I remember to edit the bits in the map over there before I come back. Don't hold your breath, though. That is way too close to the field. Look at this. Look at this. These trees are so untidy. I'm going to spend most of my time cutting trees down. So, I mean, I will also do some other work here. Ooh, there's a dip right there. Oh, I see. That's how we get from one field. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. I'm just going to get rid of these. I don't want them so close to the edge of the field. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be doing this. They're probably stabilizing the bank. Helping everything to... Wait. Why aren't you... That took a lot of work. Didn't like that, did it? What about you? Oh, that one's alright. I'm going to leave the rest of it. I'm going to chop everything down. Let's run down here. Let's just make sure that I don't want to get rid of any more. No, they're alright. They can stay for now. They've earned a reprieve. I am back doing some more recording after having taken some time to not do some recording. And here we are again. A few little things have changed. One, I've moved the bin. The bin was over there. I've moved it over here. That was relatively simple. Then the pots and the plant things that were over here and a few other little bits that were scattered around, I have removed them completely. I thought about moving them over this way, but in the end I decided not to. But I did leave these. I've kept those in there. So we've now got room to build the house. We've also got the hedgerows. There were 2 cars parked here. I spent close to 3 hours looking for those cars, and I came to the conclusion that they simply just didn't exist anywhere on the map. Just didn't exist. I looked everywhere. In every file I could think of, every bit that I could think of, I could not find them. And then I came into the map, and I seen the cars driving around, and I just thought that maybe they were related to those. I seem to remember something I seen a long time ago that they might be related to those. So I went and had another look in the map file in the editor, and if you click on, for those of you who've sort of had a little bit of a look but don't really know much about it, the traffic is sort of planned out under a section called splines. When you, down on the left-hand side of the editor, you've got the list of different things and bits and pieces in there. One of those titles is called splines, and the splines is basically the lines that are laid out for the traffic to travel along. There's also one on this map for a hot air balloon traveling across the sky somewhere. I don't know where it is. Is it up here? I don't know. But there's something in the map file for a hot air balloon, even if one doesn't fly over. But also under splines, that's where the parked cars are listed. So I did find them eventually. It took a long time, but they're there under the traffic, which I didn't expect. I will be honest, I wasn't expecting that. I thought it'd be in with everything else. So I managed to get rid of those. These over here, they're just like normal objects. So like the churns right there, say that one there. Those are all built into the map. So if I get rid of these buildings, I'd have to go into the map and delete these and then save the update the changes. And they're easy. You can find them in the list and you can delete them. You see them on the map, you click on them. But when you go into the map, because these parked cars are not actually objects such as this rock, this table over here, you don't see them. They're not there. There's nothing to click on. You've got to go into the spline bit, and then you can find it there, and then you'll see where the parked car is. So that's why I was really confused, and I just thought I'd tell people to let you know about the confusion, so that if you try to do it, you'll know where to find them. It really does make a difference. It genuinely does. The other thing was that we had cracked corn turn up in our chickens. Now, I also noticed with the cracked corn issue with the chickens that they all went to 0 health and then they stayed there and it didn't change. There's been an update on this mill since, because the mill was basically making all chickens require cracked corn and sunflowers and stuff. That is now been updated because for some reason that pushing into the chickens was, I believe, also causing this health issue where they went to 0% health and then the health didn't come up. And I couldn't see any other way of fixing it. But after updating that, it removed the requirement from here, and we now have the health on the chickens starting to climb. You can see it's just now on 10%. It will start to climb higher than that. But if we look in here for our chickens, we can see the health is going up, but we're back to just one single grain again. We're not using the mill over here for the cracked corn. So although we've got this mill here, and it will do these flours, it'll also do corn meal, and it will do cracked corn right there. We've got 444 cracked corn. That's all. There is no more in there. I've stopped that one because I'm hoping I can take the 19,000 litres of corn out and we can put it over in for the potatoes pig food one that we're going to be using. I'm not doing the corn pig food. We'll do the potatoes pig food. This is the one that I want to do. I think I've already said that before anyway. So, yeah. So I think we'll probably just get rid of this mill and we'll use a different mill instead. So that's that bit. We've got the chickens fixed and we've got that. And now that I've gotten rid of this bit here, we want to get our €1 million house built. Another thing that I did see is when I came in, I had the help screen open. So if you go over this way to this camp, the expensive one, you can actually light the fire. Which I didn't realize before. You can light the fire on here, which I think is pretty cool. And then you've got open options Pioneer tent. Oh, let's just sell or rename. Right. There aren't... oh, turn on lamp. Where's the lamp? Oh, it's that lamp there. So we can turn the lamp. We've got the fire. We can sleep. There aren't any other options. But, I mean, this is at least a little bit more than I realized to start with. I mean, it is hideously expensive. It's still ridiculously expensive. And yeah, I did mention that before, that I thought that it was rather expensive. I still think it's rather expensive. So I'm going to go into the shop and I'm going to sell that one. Yes. And I'm going to sell that one. And then I'm going to go into farmhouses, and I'm going to find a €1 million farmhouse. I've seen these here, actually. This one here, right? This bus, this I really like. This gives me raft vibes. I'm getting vibes of raft from this one. This looks like something that's dumped onto Caravan Island in Raft, and I think this looks really cool. I like this one, but I don't want it for this series. I don't want to live in that one. I also really like this house. I really like that there's a whole load of houses that they added for the Platinum expansion. And if you have a look, like, there's several houses here. And they've all got, like, interior decorations and everything. You can see the doors and that. I'm hoping that we can go inside them. Like, because that's interior decorations. That's not just painted on the outside. I mean, that is a fancy-looking house, that one is. That looks really cool. All right, let's hang on. I like this one the most, so I have this. I'm not keeping it. I'm not keeping it. But I want to have a look. I want to go inside and I want to have a look around. What? Really? You've modelled the inside of the house. Like, you've actually modelled the inside of the house. I can see it. It's all there. Why can't we walk inside it? Estancia Lapacho. Farming Simulator 17. They released the map. We had a house. We had a really big house, and we were able to walk inside that house. We could go around it. We could go upstairs, downstairs, in her lady's chamber. We went, like, you could go right through all of it. It was perfect. And you could go through the house. So then Giants released the same map in 19, and they stopped us from going upstairs. Why? What possible reason could you have blocking us from being able to go upstairs? And now we've got houses, and you can't even go indoors. Why? You've modelled the inside of the house. Why won't you let us just walk inside the house? What is wrong with that? Seriously, look, it's right there. Why can't we go in there and walk around? Really? What possible way could that break the game to have us go inside the house? I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I'm just annoyed with it. I don't understand why we can't go inside the houses. You got all this other stuff that you can make. There's all this other stuff that you can do and add to the game, and we can't go into the houses. Why? What possible You know what? I don't care. I don't care. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. I won't use your houses. I'll use another house. I'm going to find one. It costs €1 million. We have here the €1 million mansion. It's actually €1.25 million. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.